This pregnant woman was actually trying to seduce her husband's best friend right in their home, and the two immediately embraced. Just the day before, James had accompanied his wife Melissa back home from the hospital. It was only after her prenatal checkup that they'd found out the baby wasn't James's, but Melissa insisted the hospital's report must be wrong. As the two argued, James's best friend Carter walked over, confused by the commotion, and irate James stormed off right then. Left alone, Melissa turned to Carter for help, revealing that the baby she was carrying was actually his. Carter suggested telling James the truth, but Melissa was dead set on continuing to lie to her husband. "I love both of you," she said selfishly, and somehow Carter gave in to her words. The next afternoon, James and Carter were chatting outside. James was torn, unsure what to do. He couldn't bring himself to accept that his wife had betrayed him. Then, out of the blue, James said, "I'm going to divorce Melissa." Carter tried to talk him out of it, but James had already made up his mind. Melissa's actions had completely shattered his trust in her. Later that afternoon, Carter went to see Melissa. There, the pregnant Melissa was dressed in a fancy dress, trying to seduce Carter into sleeping with her. Carter initially wanted to end their messy relationship right then, but Melissa couldn't have cared less. Eventually, Carter stopped resisting her advances. That night, James came home and froze in shock when he saw Melissa and Carter locked in an embrace. A panicked Carter quickly pulled away, warning Melissa that James was home. James poured out his pain, accusing both of them of their betrayal. In that moment, he also confirmed that the baby Melissa was carrying was Carter's. Furious, James yelled at Carter to get out. Then, his heart broken, James announced he was divorcing Melissa. A year later, Carter was in jail for drug use, while Melissa was left to raise the child alone. James, though, had found love again.